I'm a religious man, thus I consider this smile holy. I am absolutely furious right now. It all started with reviews from people like Adam Sessler and Arthur Geese on God of War Ascension, complaining about misogyny and sexism in a single trophy. They claim that the trophy called Bros Before Hoes was basically a slap in the face to women in general. They basically also talked about how this trophy apparently pops up at the end of a boss fight where you kill a female boss brutally as basically a final insult. However, this is not the case. Basically, the uproar that has recently come out of this trophy has been under nothing more than completely false pretenses. I would go so far as to say the reviewers were lying, especially in the case of Arthur Geese. I don't even know where to begin. This is a spoiler alert for everyone. In order to get the Bros Before Hoes trophy, this happens. After you defeat one of the Furies, you have a moment where you basically have her beat down. She still taunts you, right? And you basically just stomp her face to shut her up. But that's not enough. You just pick her up and then throw her through a spike next. But she doesn't die. What happens is that the other Furies join in and proceed to beat the crap out of Kratos. Afterwards, the other Fury comes out fine, ready for action. When Kratos is in big trouble, an individual named Orkos comes in to save him because he had been in the service of the Furies for a very long time. So he made a choice to help out Kratos and help him escape. In the end, Orkos would give Kratos a special item, basically like a heart-shaped key that would help him through this labyrinth that they just escaped to. And basically after you acquire this item, you get this trophy called Bros Before Hoes, which is basically in a context of a joke of a sort of a pseudo homosexual reference of a man giving another man his heart, and also in the context of the story where Orkos made the choice between assisting the Furies and assisting Kratos. And he chose Kratos. So all the recent complaining about sexism and feminism in video games was all for naught. It's basically the complaints were just that, a lie. But unfortunately, it is now too late. It has now been confirmed by Sony Santa Monica that they will change the name of this trophy, which, might I add, was originally thought up by a female member of the group in the first place. But they will cave in to these complaints on false pretenses and change the name of the trophy. I do not like this censorship. This makes me worry about the industry as a whole in the future. This censorship has affected my buying decision. I do not want to get God of War Ascension anymore. Because as I said, I do not want to support this kind of censorship, because it can only be the beginning of worse things to come when it comes to vast alterations of games. This is not good. Remember, guys, a tidal wave begins but a single puddle, a single drop in the water, a single little splash. It's the butterfly effect, people. The butterfly effect. I do not want God of War Ascension anymore. I am too angry. I do not support this censorship.